It is now time to know a little bit about our beloved CEO, Mr. Kumar Vembu, who is an entrepreneur, a coach, and an angel investor. After graduating in engineering in electronics and telecommunication, he started his career in telecom with TNet Group, IITM Chennai. He also worked in HCL, HP, R&D in Chennai, and Qualcomm in San Diego, building data networking products. Consumed with a burning desire to build a world-class software product in India, he returned to his homeland to commence his entrepreneurial journey. He co-founded Zoho Corp in 1995 and Delium in 2016. He founded GoFrugal in 2004 with a dream to transform trade business operations digitally for improved customer experience. As an angel investor, Kumar has backed several passionate entrepreneurs with his money and wisdom. Some of these startups include Vigyan Labs, Pick Your Trail, Urban Piper, Open App, Ultraviolet, WeGot. His current mission is to ensure every company he has invested in becomes a happy place to work, as he believes it is happiness that creates success and it is success that breeds more of it. I now call upon Mr. Kumar Vembu to share valuable thoughts with us. Please, sir.
Thank you, Aishwarya. Good morning, each one of you, for taking your time and being with us on this day when we are launching our new generation of products. So, as you all know, the retail, which used to be done one way for more than a century, has been transforming in front of our eyes over the last few years, right? We see retailers adopting more and more technology with many, multinational players and many large national corporations entering retail. And due to this, retail is getting very organized, right? Consumers are now getting more aware. Consumers expect much better service from everyone. And there is so much transformation happening. So in this transformative time, in this unprecedented changes, how does a retailer, who has been in business for a long time, or a retailer who is entering business, how he has to transform himself and how we can help them? That is something I am going to cover in this presentation. So to do that, let us first go through what are some of these transformations that are happening. So retailer is becoming, more experiential now. What used to be just a transaction where you go to a store just to buy what you need, today is becoming a very, an experiential journey. People want to remember that. People want to story that and post it on Instagram and things like that. And, retail also, people used to buy because, there used to be an environment where there is a lot of demand and less supply. From that, today there is a lot more supply and less demand. That means, you get anything you want very easily and you can stock it. But selling becomes a challenge. That means many retail businesses are transforming from buy, stock and sell to sell, buy and supply. And then, just being a physical store, serving the neighborhood is not enough. Every, person is now having smartphone. The smartphone penetration and internet penetration is increasing. And the people, want to have the omni-channel experience. So they want to visit the store, they want to WhatsApp their order to the store, they want to call the stores, they want to order by an app, they want to order to retailers on marketplaces that are available. If a retailer is not omni-channel, they are going to miss out on a lot of the business that is happening. And then, due to this, a store cannot be a silo store. Even a software is not about managing the business operations within the four walls of the business. So how do retailers get connected with the ecosystem where they can, they can be available on marketplaces, they can give their own mobile app or e-commerce site to the consumers. Their back end is integrated with the banks. In the front end, they can accept payments from multiple partners. They can even sign up with delivery partners, order taking partners, right? So collaboration is very important for them to improve their business and survive. And, the days of, businesses having a lot of information to manage is over because nobody has time to go through the reports now. right? So how can a business be insight, led by insights? How can the business adopt decision support systems, where they use artificial intelligence and machine learning, where systems start making the simple logical decisions for them, rule-based decision for them. So that is the next transformation. So that means in this environment, truly we have an environment where it is no longer, a small versus big. That means in this environment, small can offer some unique advantages like a faster delivery, more convenience and a personal rapport and things like that. And the big can give certain other conveniences, right, in terms of recall, availability and things like that. So this is an environment where collaborative commerce has become the need of the hour. So in this, whoever can give better experience, right? It is becoming more experiential economy. So what is the size doesn't matter. What matters is what is the experience. So in this transformation, the MSMEs, the businesses who are micro, small, medium, they have to transform or they will be out of business. That is the kind of transformation that we are seeing in the market. So this is very similar to, we all know about the climate change and this story of how the, melting icebergs, right, endanger the, the penguins, right. It is a similar situation to that. The similarity there is even the penguins don't know how to save themselves, right. So their penguins are, because the penguins are not able to comprehend the change. So they are just caught up in their survival, right? They come open their shop, they do the business, and they can see something happening around them. The Amazon or the Flipkart salesman walking through their store, or the Swiggy delivery boys and Uber Eats people going around their stores, but they cannot comprehend all the changes that are happening in the market. They lack the skills and expertise to identify the solution, right? And they can't afford, consultants who can tell them, okay, these are the things that are changing for your business, and this is the kind of technology you have to adopt to survive. They can't just afford that, and they don't have this expertise or experience to actually evaluate, implement, and maintain solution. So that means, it is also important, this is not like one-time change. All the changes have already happened, and now you have a steady state. You adopt something and you just maintain it. Changes are happening continuously. That means they have to be agile in terms of upgrading themselves continuously so that they are able to, remain relevant in the market and continue to deliver what their customers expect. So this means what is the need of the MSMEs today? Right? They cannot, they cannot go with a solution vendor who will present a solution to them or who will demonstrate a solution to them. Because many times, they cannot understand completely what is there in the solution. So they require a solution which they can experience before they can buy. They can basically go through all their business processes and practices very quickly and make sure this is the solution that meets my need. And then they cannot invest a separate team or a large, lots of time in implementation. So they need a solution that is quick to implement, one that is easy to use, a solution that is intelligent but affordable. So affordability is a major part because, the margins in this business are low and nobody wants to earn money the hard way and pay everything to a technology solution provider. And finally, this has to be an integrated solution because an MSME company cannot manage multiple technology vendors, right? It has to be a highly integrated solution. So here, I am very proud that, we have, in our 15 years of experience, we have interacted with more than 500,000, MSME businesses across the length and breadth of India. We have understood the business culture of all the small businessmen, all the communities, and we have, built a product, built the product that shows the, experience and addresses all the needs and wants of this set of customers, this segment of customer, where, every need of them can be met, right? So where we can provide them a solution which is affordable, which has the lowest total cost of ownership, and we have always believed from the first demo I went to, I still remember in 2005, this customer told me, you have worked in the US and you have worked in large technology companies, but my staff are all, they have not even passed the 8th standard. So can you build a solution that they can use? So I turned around the system to my laptop to that business owner and called one of his store guy. And I told him, if you can't use my system without asking me a question, then I have to find a different job. Because this software is not built for using, I'm not going to sit and use it in your shop. It is built for usage by your staff. That means I cannot tell you, because you buy my software, you start hiring very different people, right? So that is the philosophy with which, we have built it, where our challenge to, our customers is, without our help, can you do the basic operations in the system, so that, if not, we will correct ourselves. We will learn from that, right? And if we don't build a solution that you can use, then we have to find a different job. That's the philosophy with which we built our product. So, and then, like this integrations, what has changed in the last 15 years is, businesses are no longer, ERP is about managing business within the 4 walls, what happens within the 4 walls. It is more and more about what happens, what collaboration is possible with suppliers, what collaboration is possible with service providers, what collaboration is possible even with customers, what collaboration is possible with every team member, right? So can the solution offer this collaborative environment for all the players in the ecosystem? So we provide integrations and also open APIs so that even customers can integrate. And the next most important thing is agility. So that means how quickly as a software vendor we can respond to customers, and how can we give them the updates required so that they can keep their solution updated. So we have done a pioneering work here, like updating our software is like updating a WhatsApp version on your mobile. All it takes is just one click. And we, anything you want to perfect, you have to have speed. Speed is a proof of perfection. So we now do, update releases for every product once a week, sometimes more than once a week. Thousands of our customers update it because it's as simple as, updating a WhatsApp app in your mobile phone. So this has given unprecedented agility. So this was put to great use when the GST was launched in India. The GST itself evolved in a very agile manner in the first 3 to 6 months. That means every other day we have to give update supporting the latest amendment or advisory that we got on GST. And all our customers, the moment we do a release, customers get a notification on their desktop. So we have built that capability to notify every customer that, okay, this update is available and it's a mandatory update if you want to comply with GST. Then everybody can just hit that one button and keep themselves updated. And what is the change, how to do it, we showed them videos. So, this is, I'm very proud of it because the way, GST was launched and how quickly we have to respond, we were able to provide the GST solution to 20,000 plus customers, very quickly and keep updating them repeatedly. So, and the next important thing is, most of these MSME businesses face very high attrition up to 90% year over year. So that means when new people join their business, these businesses cannot spend a lot of time in training them also. So that means the solution have to be very easy to use, and if anybody needs to be trained on any activity, it has to happen, in a very good manner. So we have given a practice mode in our application where these people can, sort of clone their business data and business operations, so they can practice. And the moment they are proficient in doing it in real time, they can be deployed into the business. So we have built our application with this practice mode, which helps in, practicing whatever new update they want to adopt in their business, and also training their employees. So this actually helps them be very agile, because none of these MSME business can afford an alternate environment where they can do testing and then roll out the changes. So our focus from the ground up has been, how can we help MSMEs be very agile? So the other important aspect is, the product should not have support issues, because they buy this solution to run their business, and if there are support issues, it affects their business continuity. Instead of serving customers, they spend time in availing customer support. So we have made our solution very smart by using IoT techniques, where the solution has components to monitor various aspects of performance and raise tickets automatically. So we are able to reach out to customers in offering preventive maintenance. Before a problem becomes severe and it cripples the business, we reach out to them and we tell them how we can, they can, prevent the problem from happening. And because of that, the focus on customers is very high. And even when they need support, we have a 24/7 support, where we are able to give them support. The other important aspect here is, we converted every instance of support into what we call a smart dialogue. That means, we all use desktop software. Desktop software shows an error message. Now you will take that error message, go to Google and find out what you have to do to rectify. Instead of that, we have made that in a smart dialogue. Either the solution itself will auto-correct, or it will take you to a 1 minute or a 2-minute YouTube video where people can self-service. So that means the requirement for support will come down. So these are the kind of things that has actually helped them, service themselves, and pay the cost that is affordable to the vendor, because how do we achieve that systematic low cost, right? That is what we have worked on, so that whatever money we get from the customer goes in creating, innovating and creating product updates for them, rather than doing mundane tasks for them. So this brings down the total cost of ownership a lot. So the other thing that is a top concern for the MSMEs is the data security. The moment all my data is captured in the system, if my data is stolen or unauthorized people access it, whether people will get to know my trade secrets, and is my business at risk. So we have, and also the ransomware attacks, the virus attacks and other hard disk crash, or even natural calamity or fire accidents that can destroy the data. So we have given a cloud backup solution. So in real time, as they work on their business, the data is backed up in the cloud. So that means these MSME businesses always know that their data is backed up in the cloud, and this gives them a lot of a calm mind and peacefulness, so that they don't have to be worried about any data security risks. So in summary, because we have created all this solution and give them an environment where they can connect and collaborate, they can do the business peacefully, and they can focus on serving their customers well and grow. So let me just quickly walk you through some key aspects of our solution. So our Retail Easy is a solution for retailers of all sizes, whether it is one store or multiple store. And so in the Retail Easy, we have all the modules that are required to run a retail business, from a point of sale to purchasing, to GST return filing, to the balance sheet, profit and loss statement, and all the integrations with CRM and loyalty programs and things like that. Then in the Serve Easy is our brand for restaurant solutions. So here we serve customers in a quick service restaurant, to a food truck, all the way to a casual dining and a fine dining restaurant. We also have solution for the cloud kitchens. So here, everything from order taking to delivery. and production, food costing, food variance, all aspects of a restaurant business are covered in this. The most important there is the integration with the Swiggy, Uber Eats and the Zomato. So, these restaurants can be available on those food aggregators and take orders. And finally, our Manage Easy is our brand for the wholesale distributors and stockist businesses, the B2B businesses. So this is, the credit control and the price management are the critical aspects of this business. And also here, salesmen go to field and take orders. So we have an app called EarnSmart for the salesmen, and we have the collection and the cash leakage in the business is a risk to the business. We have innovative solutions to prevent cash leakages in the business. And so in summary, we can help, the opportunity we see is in the next 18 to 36 months, all the MSME business must transform, or, they have to be out of business, right? So we see, somebody might be using a solution that is 20 years old, 30 years old to 5 years old. But today, every business must adopt a connected, collaborative solution that is digital, where they can give that digital and mobility to their own team members, to their suppliers, customers, and all their partners. So we have built a solution that is easy to implement, that is easy to train and use, that is easy to stay updated with both the regulatory and market changes that are happening, that is easy to avail support, that is most importantly, it's very easy on the total cost of ownership also. So like in summary, our promise to the MSMEs is you can run your business with minimal staff, with least skills. Because the skill level of people they get also is going down, and people are not going to pay a lot of attention. They cannot have an attention span for hours. They have attention span in minutes. So how can our software help people with attention span in minutes do the work accurately, right? Those are the kind of things we have done in our product. For example, in stock taking, people are not given one sheet with 20 products for stock taking. We say stock taking for one product is an activity. After taking stock take for one product, if you want, you take rest, right? And the next product you can take. And the system itself prompts him to do one product stock take at a time. And how do we reconcile all that in the back end? So that is the way we have built the solution, where solution can be used with minimal staff and least skills. It is 100% accurate and robust, and it offers a frictionless experience. We believe this accuracy and robustness plays a very important role, especially with e-invoicing coming in April, right? With e-invoicing, all these MSME businesses have to upload their invoice to the government's return filing, the invoicing portal, on a daily basis or almost on a real-time basis. So that will expand the market for accurate solutions. And, we are a happiness-first workplace. So that means, because we believe only if our team members are happy, they can create happy customers. So our rating in all the, social platforms, from, Google to Facebook, Glassdoor, Capterra, all of them is close to 4.5. So that's, and we keep improving every year on that. Our major value proposition to MSME business owner is we help them connect and collaborate. We help them manage their business efficiently. We help them make timely decisions on the move. That means they don't have to be stuck to their seat in the office to manage their business. They can be going around meeting customers, and they will get notifications, and from their mobile phone they can review and approve decisions. And ultimately, with all this, we want delighted customers. So we are 15 years old with 300 plus employees, 1,000 plus partners, and we serve about 70 different verticals in 70 countries. In India, we have customers in 200 plus cities. We have 215,000 active happy users with more than 30,000 customers. So these are the markets served. All retail we serve, all formats of restaurant we serve. In retail, we also have large dark stores as our customers. In restaurant, we have large cloud kitchens as our customers. So from the old format to the new age format, we support everything. And some of our happy customers are listed here. So any questions? I'm sorry if I was very fast because I wanted to respect your time.